A Kentucky woman forced to make an impossible decision, now on a mission to let other women know they aren't alone. Earlier this year, Heather Maberry had to travel out of state to get an abortion after her doctor told her her baby had no chance of living, but Kentucky laws prevented her from inducing labor or getting an abortion here. Bobby McSwine talked with Heather today. Bobby?
Yes, Heather Maberry says she didn't expect the outpour of support she received on social media. And she definitely didn't expect to hear from other Kentucky women whose babies received the same fatal diagnosis, but they couldn't do anything about it under current state law.
I wanted a miracle.
But it never came. Multiple opinions from doctors in Kentucky made it clear that Heather Maberry's baby was not going to live, and she couldn't do anything but carry it to term if she wanted to stay in state. So Heather decided to make the difficult choice to leave.
Every time that I got confirmed that she did have anencephaly, it was like a slap in the face.
Maberry, her husband Nick, and their 3 daughters were excited to welcome Willow, the couple's would-be rainbow baby, the same as their youngest daughter, 6-year-old Hadley.
She is my special baby, right?
Yeah.
And Willow was going to be our extra special baby.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Now, where's she at now? She's in heaven.
Willow had anencephaly, a serious birth defect in which the brain and skull do not fully develop. Babies with the condition are either stillborn or die within hours of being born. Maberry says though Willow had a heartbeat, doctors told her she was not alive because there was no brain activity.
No mother wants to hear that.
Despite the fatal diagnosis, under Kentucky's heartbeat law, Maberry says doctors told her she couldn't induce labor or have an abortion in state. Her options were to carry a fetus declared dead for another 18 weeks or travel out of state. She and Nick chose the latter, traveling from Stanton, Kentucky to a clinic in Chicago.
It felt like this was what I had to do, and I didn't have a choice. We wanted nothing more than to be able to either cremate or bury her. I'll never know what it's like to hold her in my arms. We've missed out on all that. All that because Kentucky wouldn't let me be induced.
Maberry says she's overwhelmed by the financial and emotional support she's received. She wants to be a voice for others faced with an impossible decision.
We should not be having to go through this.
Now, Maberry says she will continue to speak out to make sure other women, especially right here in Kentucky, don't feel alone. In studio, Bobby McSwine, WHAS 11 on your side.